Good morning, world. There goes Aries. I don't know. You're so silly, girl. Good morning. I am not put together. I still have my pajamas on. Oh my goodness. But I'm thriving. And I am going to put this back here today. This is how I used to wear my Black Label. All right. Get my lifestyle mix going. I'm going to do a Strawberry Elite today because I had some extra. And I wanted a strawberry and I wanted the Elite. So, as always, getting my human machine prepped and taken care of while we go work on our mental prep, right? Welcome to Sunday, morning mental prep for this Sunday, June the 4th. Just a random pop on. Just thought I'd hop on and do it with you guys today. I was gonna yesterday, and then I actually ended up not doing my morning mental prep. I read from the books, but I didn't do any of my other stuff, which is okay. Sometimes that happens. All right, let's see what we got today. I'm gonna drink my lifestyle mix. How's everyone's weekend going? Good morning, buddy. Nice to have you on. All right, so today's morning mental prep is going to start out telling us how to get started. Doing anything of significance takes time, but you do have to start somewhere. I mean, time is passing anyway, right? Less talking, more doing. Take one small step and then another. If getting started means setting a simple intention, begin there. From intention comes action. Whatever the first step is, don't wait. Get started. I'm making this a text post today because this is the essence essentially of what I talk about by just start small. Just remember that every little bit matters. Because it does. Every little bit adds up. You can't have $1 million without pennies. Right? But you have to get how many pennies? I need to know this now. How many pennies are in $1 million? About it, of course it's not. There are 100 million pennies in $1 million. Maybe. I don't read numbers when they get so large too terribly well. I mean, I can figure it out, but anyway. Time is passing anyway. Get started, right? And when I talk about how every little bit matters, this is exactly it. Les Brown has a great quote that I absolutely love that I have it on my cubicle at work during my day job. It says you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. Right? I'm looking for the law of attraction. Reading today. There were some pages that I had my pencil stuck in, that my pencil fell out, and I put it in these pages, and I didn't read these either, but there was a reason I wanted to stick with these other, there's a few pages here I'm finding. I kind of need to mark them, some of them. There was one that I was looking for. Oh, that's right, we were starting at the beginning. Because change your perception. How to do that. How the law works. If you've heard old adages such as like attracts like, birds of a feather flock together, as above, so below. And what you send out comes back multiplied many times over. Or the words in the New Testament spoken by Jesus, ask and ye shall receive. Then you may have an idea of what the law of attraction is. Simply put, the law of attraction asserts that a person's thoughts attract objects, people, and situations and circumstances, both positive and negative, into his or her life. Proponents of the law of attraction assert that the law brings you what you desire when you are, 1, clear about what you want, so important. 2, energize your desire for the item with thoughts, emotion, visual imagery, and also talk about it and believe it is coming. And 3, feel and express gratitude for what you already have and that which you desire, even if it has not yet come into your experience. When you're visualizing, this is where I talked about before, you want to put the emotion behind it. You want to, oh man, the star right here. You want to, emotion magnetizes your desire so that it brings that to you much quicker. And so when you're in the visualization, if you're just picturing the images of what you want, that's a great start. That's a great place to be and, what have you. But if you're truly in that image, then you should be feeling what it feels like to be in that moment. What it tastes like, what it smells like, what it sounds like, what it feels like, what the air feels like, what the air smells like, all of it. And when you're feeling that, when you're visualizing your dreams and then you're feeling that visualization, by default, you start feeling gratitude. You're grateful, if for nothing else in the feeling. You may not be consciously aware of it, but when you're in the image of your desire, Jasmine, that's not yours. Jasmine. When you're in the image of your desire and you're in that moment, and then and like I said, you're feeling it and tasting it and smelling it and hearing it and seeing it and touching it, and in that moment, you're going to be happy and joyous as if you have it, right? That's the idea. This is the emotions that are going to magnetize that desire to you much quicker. I'm working on that part. I'm working on that part. I actually got yesterday, let me show you. You see all of this? These are, let me fix my different notebooks for different things. And then I've got this set up, journal prompt entry. This was my mom's notebook, and I've used it to write letters to her. And so I've been doing that. It's actually time to do it again. That's part of the reason why I got it out. But then I also have Plant Life. This is for gardening tips. My Jeep dreams. My social media stuff. A book about how I bring in money easily and frequently. Career, writing, photo, video. I'm not sure, so I'm going to start writing regularly. I started and I have not picked up about how I envision my finances. Dream vision, personal, who I am, who I want to be. I'm going to start writing about who it is I envision myself being. Dream vision, homestead, earthship, self-sustained. Self-sufficient, it says, but ultimately I want to self-sufficient. This is going to be the dream of my homestead, my farm. What do I want? How big do I want it? Do I want a pool, cows, pigs, chickens, lambs, goats, donkeys, all of that stuff. So I've got these out because I started them to be able to write down my dreams more, to get more clear, get crystal clear. And so I got them all out, put them in this little basket, and put them over here on my table or on my desk so that they're handy, so that when I'm thinking about a particular avenue of my life, who I want to be, for example, I can pull that notebook out and I can write in there who I envision myself being. Or when I'm thinking about my homestead and being self-sustained, I can bring that notebook out and I can write my ideas and my thoughts and what I envision it being like, right? Because they were all tucked away. It's not that they weren't tucked away, you know, they were still right here, shelves in my, you know, study space, but I was just not using them, and because they weren't in my face, even though they are in space, like I can see them, they're not tucked away, hidden behind anything. They weren't in my face enough so that it was easy to grab when I'm in the moment thinking about something. But as part of my writing goals, for example, over the next 3 months, June, July, and August, I need to take steps to help me achieve those goals. And part of that is doing things like this, getting these notebooks out, putting them in my face, and actually filling them up with what my visions are, what my dreams are. Because how can I work towards something if I don't know what it is, or if I can't be clear about it? Sure, maybe I want to be, we'll say, 12K rank in my Thrive business. 12K rank is the second rank of the company. It's when, what I have found is when people will leave their corporate jobs, right? So that's what I know. But what does that look like as a 12K rank on my Thrive business? A leader of a 12K, I have to be a leader of a 12K team, right? Right? I have to be able to do that. I have to guide those people. And so that's something that I've had to work on. So a 40K rank is the next rank up after 12K. It's the rank that I would be okay with if I never went further than that. I don't think that that would be the case. But if for whatever reason I never went further than that, then I would be okay with that rank. And so I have to envision who I need to be that 40K rank. I'm not that person yet. I had to let my dogs out because, of course, my husband went out thinking, I don't know what he's thinking. It's not like the dogs are new to our life. Jasmine, don't you start. So I'm not ready to be a 40K leader yet. So I don't want my business to blow up to 40K in the next 2 months. That's a lot of people, and I'm not. I mean, I could manage it. Don't get me wrong. I could manage it because it's one of the things that I'm excited about. The mindset that I took about growing my business is very much like a job, right? Because for the longest time I was struggling with different things, and I'm like, how do I just make this like my job? How do I go and get a job and I don't know anything about that job, that company, anything, but I'm taught and I learn and I excel. So I just had to take the same mindset about my business, and it's working. So I will manage. I could be a 40K leader, but I don't want. I want to be in a better place. Let me be a 12K leader for a while. But I've understood that. Like I was talking to my friend about it a while ago now, but stop. I was talking to my friend about it a while ago, and I told her, I'm like, sometimes it's discouraging to watch these other people and their businesses blow up and they become a 200K, which is the top rank of the company, and the millionaire, and they blow up quickly. And I'm like, I'm not ready. I don't want that. I don't want to blow up quickly like that. Because I'm not ready for that. So, I'm going to go. Things are getting distracting around here, and that's what I got for you today. I hope that you took something from it. I'm going to go do the rest of my morning mental prep, which includes my gratitude list. I encourage you to do the same thing. Take 5 minutes, find 5 things that you're grateful for that happened in the last 24 hours. I am so grateful for the rain. I'm so grateful for the rain. I'm so grateful for the rain. It's making our grass come back. It's so many things. So let me know what you're grateful for in the comments below. And I will see you all tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. And as always, peace and love.